Hey guys, Chad Trades here. So in this video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm just going to go into the market and take a trade live. So there's still a few hours of the market open, so I'm going to see if any setups appear, and I'm actually looking at my chart, and we are in a key level right now, so there could be a setup that appears over the next 10-15 minutes or so. So that being said, let me go and share my screen. We'll go into the charts and explain the setup I'm taking and hopefully catch a live trade so you guys can see my thought process throughout the trade, what setup I'm taking, and all that good stuff. All right, so hopping onto the charts here, as you can see, I'm on ES, this is S&P 500. This is what I like to trade. So the way I like to trade is I like to trade in, some kind of resistance levels, and I want to see a reversal trend change on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, so I do like to using the Heikin-Ashi candles, and actually we're getting a pretty decent setup right here. As you can see, this is the first 5-minute big red candle we're getting. I just want to see how this normal candle closes, making sure this closes good. We haven't really had any opportunities today other than this candle right here close, but it closed at VWAP at support, this support right here. So this trade was actually invalid, and this is actually the first setup we're getting right now. So I'm actually going to hop into this. I want to see how this candle closes. I want to see it close towards the bottom. It actually looks pretty good. So I'm going to go and hop into the short right now. So let's go and see how this plays out. As you can see, we should be in short right at 140. Now, the way I'm going to put my stop loss is right above this candle. Okay, so the candle we just entered on, I'm going to put it right above. So the stop will basically be at around 143 or so. So I actually don't have to risk that many points on this trade either. So I'm going to place it at 143.25. That's where my stop will be. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this trade will actually play out. So we're just going to sit here, let this thing play out, and I'll keep you guys updated along the way. All right, another small confirmation we got is this MACD crossing. I don't pay too much attention on the MACD, but it is good for seeing this specific setup where we're trying to find a reversal, right? A trend reversal. So we can see it's crossed. We're getting some downward momentum. So the confirmations are there for this trade. My target's going to be around, probably 51.30 near the VWAP area. That's where I'm targeting this trade. So again, we just need some volume to kick in here. We're going to go ahead and let this play out. Either we hit our stop loss or we hit our target. I'm not going to change my strategy. I'm not going to change my original plan. I'm going to trust it and just let this trade play out. All right, so if you guys are wondering kind of how I manage my position, one of the things I like to do is once we get a big 5-minute candle that closes below this candle we entered on, then I can move my stop a little bit in the profits, or probably be around break even. So you guys will see if this actually plays out. You guys will see what I do here. So let's wait for this 5-minute candle to close. We still have around 4 minutes before this thing closes, and I'll explain what I mean more. All right, we're starting to get a little selling here. We got to see if this holds or if buyers try to defend again. So again, we're going to see how this candle closes. Maybe we'll be able to move our stop depending on how this candle closes. Okay, so if you don't know, this is the regular 5-minute time frame candles, and this is the 5-minute Heikin-Ashi. I got to make sure that these match, right? I want to make sure that if it's showing a 5-minute Heikin-Ashi that looks good, which basically means it has a big body and no wick at the top and higher volume, then that is indicating selling pressure, right? But I also want to make sure that matches on the regular candlesticks. So we can see the candle I actually went short on was right here at 14, okay? And that was this candle on the normal, and you can see it closed towards the bottom. So since it closed towards the bottom, it told me that the selling pressure was actually real, because sometimes it can trick you a little bit. So I just want to make sure you guys understand that. Okay, so we're looking pretty good so far. This candle broke the low from where I entered, so I'm actually going to move my stop up to like 141 or so. So now I'm only have to risk 1 point if this trade doesn't end up working out. So I'm going to go and move my stop to 141. And now the worst case scenario, we lose 1 point on this trade. All right, let's see if we break these lows here. We're slowly grinding down. The trade is working. It's just very slow. The volume is very down, right? Not high volume. And there we go. Just broke the lows there. So currently up around 2,800. Again, my target's 130. We're getting close there. I could always trim this early, but there's no reason to sell yet. I'm going to keep this holding on. Got a limit order set straight at 130, so I don't even have to touch it. I'm just waiting for my order to get filled. This candle's about to close here, so I'm going to be able to move my stop into profits now. So that's going to be a big stress reliever mentally, right? I can't lose money on this trade once this candle closes. We're going to move our stop right above this candle. Okay, so 138 or so is going to be where my new stop is. So I'm going to go and move that. All right, as you can see, I just got stopped out of this trade. We got some random aggressive buying out of nowhere. That is the risk you're going to take when you're trading on low volume, is at any time a big buyer or seller could step in and stop you out real quick, completely move the direction. So overall, I made around $1,000 on that trade. It was really only 2 points on ES, which is not much at all. But, you know, it was a high probability setup. I could have trimmed some profits down here at 133. I really thought we could get this VWAP area. But, you know, obviously we didn't. That's going to happen sometimes where you're going to get a little bit unlucky. You're going to get stopped out 2 ticks where your stop is, or you know, it's going to stop you out and then keep going down. So, but either way, I can't complain because we didn't lose money. I do like using this trailing stop kind of method, but sometimes it can stop you out before it ends up going down in your favor. This is why I typically only do it on bigger the candles, the better. This candle was a decent sized candle, so that's why I decided to move it up a little bit. So anyways, guys, I hope this video was helpful to kind of see my thought process when I'm in a trade live, just kind of looking at the volume, looking at the candles, mainly just looking at the price action. But it's a very simple reversal setup using the 5-minute Heikin-Ashi candles. Basically just looking for a big Heikin-Ashi candle and matching it with the normal candles, right? So if you're wondering, why didn't you enter right here, Chad? This is because, right, if you look at the normal candle, it had a big wick at the bottom, right? So this told me some buyers stepped in on this candle. Where we look at this candle, had a big body, big Heikin-Ashi, and the candle closed towards the bottom, right? So that gave me some confidence that sellers are here to stay. They're dominating over buyers. And this is why I went ahead and took that position. So anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. Real quick before you go, if you guys want to join our free Discord community where I share my levels on the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ market every single day where I take trades off of. Once you join this group, just go over to the trading plan. You can see my levels in here every single day, along with getting access to our trading floor where you can network and chat with all kinds of other day traders as well. So anyways, guys, if you'd like to join this community, we'd love to have you inside. It's completely free and open to the public. If you guys do want to join, all you have to do is go to the first link in the description below, or just head over to this link right here. With that being said, guys, if you guys want to see more videos like this showing that I'm not always perfect, some days I'm going to make a little bit of money, some days I'm going to lose a little bit of money, some days I'm going to break even, some days I'm going to make a lot of money, right? If you guys like the transparency, you want to see more trades like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a comment down below. With that being said, guys, as always, I will see you in my next video with another day trading lesson.